close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Daniel Bailey TV and welcome to another transfer update. We are less than, I think it's about 6 days. Well, it's actually less than that because we play on the 5th of August, but we are just less than a week away now to the start of the Premier League season. And I've got to be honest, I'm buzzing for it. We've got the last pre-season game today against Sevilla at the Emirates in the Emirates Cup. But then after that, it literally is building up to that opening day of this season. Listen, I'm going to talk about a few transfer rumours that have been doing the rounds today. Then I'm going to look ahead to today's game against Sevilla. Then next week, I'm going to be building up to the start of the new Premier League season. I'll be doing the daily transfer updates. I'll be doing a couple more lives as well. Also, I'll be doing my Premier League prediction show where I'll be predicting who's going to finish where and what's going to happen. So look out for that. But listen, let's kick things off with the transfer news. Actually, before I do that, you know what I'm going to say, don't you? Please smash the like button. If you're watching, please drive that like button up. It's so important. It helps the channel grow. So if you're watching this now, please drive that like button up. I would really, really appreciate it. Let's get into the transfer rumours. I want to start actually with Youri Tielemans. Where is Tielemans? Now, I feel like with this Tielemans deal, we have been talking about this all summer. I feel like it's going to be another saga. Remember the old sagas of being linked to Benzema the whole entire window, and then we never actually signed him. Same with Julian Draxler. Same with Thomas Partey, and then we eventually got him in the summer. I feel like with Tielemans, I feel like it's a bit of the same situation. I feel like we're in a very similar situation when it comes to the way this transfer is panning out with Youri Tielemans, you know, and it's frustrating because it's an easy deal to do. It really is an easy deal to do. You know, he's agreed personal terms. All we've got to do is agree a fee with Leicester, and then we've pretty much got him. So why it's taken so long, I haven't a clue. Is it because Arsenal maybe aren't fully convinced about Tielemans? I'm not so sure. I've seen reports knocking around that apparently it could be something to do with his physicality as to why Arsenal aren't moving for him. But that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, because when you believe the reports, when you read a lot of the reports, apparently we've been tracking Tielemans and we've been talking to his agent. We've been talking to him since January. So why would it be a case now that they're only not fully convinced about his physicality? I mean, that to me makes no sense. I don't even think that's even a problem, to be honest. It's just, for whatever reason, Arsenal are struggling to get this deal over the line, whether they've not pushed the button. I've seen other reports suggesting that it could be outgoings. It could be linked to outgoings. So maybe they're trying to get a couple more people off the books, bring that wage bill down even further, and then they're going to move for Youri Tielemans. But it's a very strange situation. It really is. It's an incredibly weird scenario to be in, where you've got a player that essentially wants to come to Arsenal. The fee with Leicester could be anywhere between 20, 25 to 30 million pounds. everything's pretty much in place. All Arsenal have to do is push the button, and there we go. We can get Tielemans, and then we can really get that one going. But for whatever reason, Arsenal aren't doing it. And I've got to be honest, I thought this one would be done right at the start of the window because it was the easiest deal to get done. I even thought this one would get done before Gabriel Jesus got done. Because if you remember at the start of the transfer window, after the bitter end of the season that we had, I actually thought that Gabriel Jesus might not happen because we didn't have Champions League football. All the reports led us to believe that Gabriel Jesus wanted Champions League football. But listen, here's what it is. He's here. So that's why I thought Yuri Tielemans would be the first deal that we actually get done. And in actual fact, it was Fabio Vieira was the first deal we got done. And nobody knew about him. We wasn't even linked to him. It just came out of nowhere. I will say this, though, about the transfer window. This transfer window has been moving absolutely mad. There's so many twists and turns in this transfer window. I know it's gone a little bit quiet on the transfer window as well when it comes to incomings. And I kind of expected that as well because we've had the pre-season tour. We've just literally come back from America. It always happens. I do expect, though, in the next couple of weeks for the transfer window to do a madness because, listen, the window's open till the 1st of September. I do expect there to be a lot of business done, not just with Arsenal, but a lot of these long-running sagas that have happened over the summer. I do expect them to get concluded, not just at Arsenal, but other clubs too. You look at Man United with Frankie de Jong, that's probably going to be concluded one way or the other. You look at Chelsea. Chelsea, do you know what? It's weird as well, right? Because Chelsea, a couple of weeks ago, everyone was saying, oh, they're moving madness. Look at it. They're actually putting a lot of money in, when they gazumped us for Rafinha and then he ended up fucking us both off and going to Barcelona. Everyone was saying when that bid went in from Chelsea, they were going, oh, look at Chelsea. They're moving like madness. But actually, Chelsea have got massive problems. Absolutely, they've got massive problems. They're not getting rid of their players. A lot of their players want to leave. And they're not actually getting any deals done. They're going in for these players, but players are snubbing them. So I don't actually think Chelsea are having that great a window, to be quite honest with you. But it's mad how fans' perceptions change because a couple of weeks ago, everyone was like, oh, look at Chelsea. They're all doing some great business. And actually, in actual fact, they're not really doing any kind of meaningful business at all, are they? Let's be honest. But that's where we are with Tielemans. That is really where we are with Yuri Tielemans. I will read your comments right at the end with whatever I've discussed today. So do leave it all down there and I will read them out. Do remember to smash the like button as well. That's so important. Let's move on to the next piece of news. Timo Werner. Timo Werner. Finding Timo. Is Arsenal going to be the club to find Timo? Because we have been linked to Timo Werner. I've got to be honest, right? Yeah. I don't really want Timo Werner. I think if we get him, and I don't think there's any truth in this, to be quite honest with you. I don't want him. I think he's a shit player. I think it makes no logical sense as to why Arsenal would be in for someone like Timo Werner. We've got Gabriel Jesus. We've got Eddie Nketiah. I know he can play on the left and the right side as well, Timo Werner, but it just makes no logical sense to me. And I'm fed up, right? Yeah, of buying Chelsea cast-offs. And I know he's still quite young, Timo Werner. I know he can, he could go to another club and smash it. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Would you guys take Timo Werner? I'm not convinced on Timo Werner. I honestly just, I would steer clear. I would steer clear of that. I would steer well clear of that. And like I said, it's the rumours don't seem that concrete. But I have seen people suggesting that Arsenal could go for Timo Werner, but I personally wouldn't. Now, having said that, if you'd have asked me before he went to Chelsea, would you take Timo Werner? I probably would have taken it, because back then he was pretty decent. He was the hot prospect, wasn't he, Timo Werner? It was him and Kai Havertz. And then he went to Chelsea and he's just not really done it. Absolutely, he's not really done it. So, yeah, I'd still well clear of this Timo Werner links, to be honest. But yeah, I would steer clear. So that's it. Let me know what you think on Timo Werner. Leave it down there in the comments below. Like I said, I will read your comments very shortly. Also, do smash the like button. Keep smashing that like button if you haven't done so already. Drive the likes up. It really is crucial, and it really does help this channel grow. Let's look ahead to Sevilla, the last preseason game of the preseason, pretty much. And I expect to see a full strength lineup for this game. I think we're now at the stage of preseason where the first 11, if I was Arteta, I would be looking at this as a test run for Crystal Palace. I would be looking at the players and going, right, I'm going to be picking the 11 that I think and that I want to start against Crystal Palace. So I'm fully expecting a strong lineup. I really am. I'm fully expecting us to put out our strongest 11, maybe for 70 to 75 minutes. And then hopefully maybe make a few changes towards then. Make a few changes towards the towards the end of the game. But yeah, I think we're at the stage now where we need to see a consistent 11, because, like I say, that Palace game is 6 days away. We play on the Friday. I think it's actually, it might be 6 or 5 days. No, I think it's 6, isn't it? Because we play on the Friday. But yeah, I'm expecting a strong lineup. So this is my lineup that I'm expecting to see. I'm going to go with Ramsdale in goal. I'm going to go with Ben White at right back. I'm going to go with Saliba, Gabriel, and Shinchenko at left back. Then I'm going to go with Thomas Partey, Granit Xhaka, Martin Odegaard, and then Saka, Gabriel Jesus, and Martinelli. So that's the lineup that I would expect to see, because we know that Tomiyasu and Tierney are in training. I think they might come on as a substitute throughout the game. And the same with Fabio Vieira. I actually don't think we'll see Fabio Vieira today. I think it's going to be closer towards the end of the first run of games in the Premier League before we see Fabio Vieira. But yeah, like I said, I'm expecting a really, really strong side to play this game. I actually think we'll win this game quite comfortably, and I think we'll know a lot about this first 11, because Sevilla are a decent test. At this stage of pre-season, Sevilla are a really good, decent test. So I am expecting a win. I'm expecting to see a decent performance today. Listen, I am going to do a video. I'll do a stream tomorrow assessing the whole of Arsenal's pre-season. Just looking back at the entire pre-season tour, because we've had a decent pre-season tour. We've only lost once, and even then, there's mitigating factors. So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to do a stream assessing Arsenal's pre-season in full. So do look out for that. But listen, let me know what you're thinking about today's game. Let me know what you're thinking about Timo Werner, and let me know about Tielemans. I'm going to dive into some of your comments, because I realize I have been talking for quite some time, the best part of nearly 15 minutes. So I'm going to read some comments, and yeah, we'll go from there. Do smash the like button. Please, guys, smash that like button if you haven't done so already. If you're watching, please smash that like button. It's so important. Morning to Joanne as well. We need a number 9. Time to get Tammy. Jesus is a winger. I kind of disagree with that, to be honest. I kind of disagree. I think Jesus he can play as a number 9, and he's proved it in pre-season. Look, there's no way we're getting Tammy out of there's no way we're getting him out of Roma. There's no time. Joanne says Timo Werner's better than Nketiah. True, but I don't want Timo Werner. I really don't. Big up, Chris. I know you've been commenting on my videos and that, and listen, mate. I know you've been wanting me to do more live streams, so yeah, here I am. Thanks for watching. Like I say, there will be more of these live streams now that the season is around the corner. You know how it is, guys, over the summer, innit? Just got to take a break, got to have a little bit of time off. But I've been here and there. But now, listen, we're building up to the start of the season. There's going to be a lot more content and a lot more live streams. So I'm going to be kicking things off. Yeah, hopefully we can keep this channel on. But yeah, there's going to be lots more, guys. I know you guys have been asking for it. And hopefully I'll deliver. Pepper says no on Timo. Exactly. I agree with you. Actually, I don't want Timo. I don't want Timo anywhere near this club. Because the problem is as well, you got to look at it this way. If we sign Timo Werner and he ends up being a flop, which there's a good chance that could happen because it's happened at Chelsea, we're going to be left with a player that we can't get off the books. And I feel like Arsenal are trying to move away from that now. I feel like we're trying to move away from the signing players in the hope that they will work. I feel like there's a lot more thought and consideration going into Arsenal's transfer recruitment. And I like it. I like the way that we're doing business these days. But I feel like if we sign Timo Werner, we'll be going back to them days of just signing players and rushing and not really giving any thought into actually what's going to happen if it doesn't work out. I like the fact that we're giving thought now to, you know, if a player's not succeeding, then there's no point in bringing him in. Let's have a look. Morning, Russ, as well. Russ, hope you're doing well, mate. Thanks for tuning. Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. The striker needs confidence. Timo's absolutely devoid of confidence. He needs to leave Chelsea. There's a player in there. I don't know. Maybe there's an element of that. Maybe there's an element of that. And maybe as well, I don't know. I'm not fully convinced on Timo Werner, but maybe there is an element of, you know, if he moves, he might come into some sort of form. I get it as well, because I said the same about Gabriel Jesus when a lot of people were criticizing Gabriel Jesus for failing to score much in a Man City side that's always creating chances. And look, since he's been at Arsenal, he's just, in my opinion, he's gone up to another level, Gabriel Jesus. So maybe maybe there is an element of that, but I'm still not convinced on Timo Werner. Joanne says, "Are you doing a watch along for Arsenal v Sevilla?" So unfortunately, I'm not. I was thinking about it. But what with the new season coming up, and there's going to be lots of content over the course of the season, so it's going to take up a lot of my time in terms of doing videos and going to games and going to to the Emirates and then going away. I'm not really going to be spending much time at home because I'll be building up the channel, also going to watch football and hopefully taking the channel to the next level. And I kind of just thought, you know what, it's still the summer. Got to spend time with the wife. You know what I mean? That's since there's going to be busy times ahead. So I kind of come to the conclusion that I'm not going to bust my ass as well for a pre-season friendly. And it is essentially that, a pre-season friendly. Yes, it's an important one, but unfortunately I'm not. But I will be doing a stream tomorrow assessing Arsenal's pre-season. And there will be some watch-alongs this season. If there's games that I can't make or can't go to, I will definitely be doing those as watch-alongs. So hopefully you guys can... hopefully you guys can hopefully I'll be doing some and you guys can tune into them. Russ says Jesus is never first choice. It was never first choice at Man City. I think Arteta knows how to get the best out of him. I think he can get 20 plus goals this season, barring injury. I actually think, for me, and I've said this all along, I think Gabriel Jesus, in my opinion, should be getting 20 to 25 goals per season. And I think he's well capable of doing that. And you're right, Russ. I think Arteta knows how to get the best out of him. And I think we're seeing that in pre-season. Do I have to caveat that? It is only pre-season and the real football starts next season. But I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Russ says, happy wife, happy life. Exactly, mate. Exactly. And I've enjoyed the summer off, actually. I've enjoyed the summer off. At the end of last season, I was ready for a break. And it's been a good break. But now I'm at that point where I'm like, I can't wait for the football. Can't wait to get back to it. And also, you have to factor in, guys, as well. The season's so condensed because of the World Cup. You've got the away games here as well, and then hopefully I'm going to be traveling to do some of the European ones as well. So, you look at how congested the fixtures are without the Europeans. I've got to find time for got to put the misses first as well some of the times, because it can't always be football. And then when I'm doing YouTube streams and that and watch-alongs are brilliant. I do enjoy the watch-along, but they do take up a lot of time as well. So, but look, this channel is going to grow this season. I'm going to make sure that got lots of content coming up with the channel. And also deadline day, when deadline day comes around, I'll be doing my usual deadline day stream. I'll be getting the guests on for that. So hopefully you guys can enjoy that. But yeah, there's lots coming up. Also as well, I think what helps from a traveling point of view, there's a break for the World Cup. So there's time in the World Cup from November to December, which we don't normally get. So I've got a good feeling about this season in terms of the YouTube channel and football and juggling all my other responsibilities. Pepper says excited for the new season. Yeah, I'm really excited for the new season. Pick up Steve RFC. Hope you're well. I've just joined. Are you going to the Arsenal game today? Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm going to be watching it at home. Several reasons why I'm going to be watching it at home, because A, there's a bloody train strike, and B, for reasons that I've just said about, you know, family and stuff. So yeah, I'm not going to be, unfortunately, there today at the Emirates. And that's the thing as well. Throughout the season, there's going to be bloody train strikes. There's going to be train strikes throughout the season. It's going to make it bloody hard. There's already train strikes for the Leicester game, Bournemouth game as away, and those are the ones that are just planned. Wow, 24 of you in live chat. Honestly, that's amazing. So if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe. If you haven't done so already, please hit that like button. Good numbers for the morning. You're all not asleep. You're all awake. And yeah, keep firing in those questions. We're approaching 11 o'clock, so I will stay on and read some more comments. And let me know as well, do you guys like the morning times in terms of streaming? If you guys like this time, I can actually make this a regular thing. Certainly while the transfer window is open, I can probably do my transfer updates. I can do my transfer updates around this kind of time. So if you guys like this time, I can make this a regular time. Like I said, I'm ramping up the content this season. But yeah, do keep smashing that like button, guys, and do keep smashing the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. The road to 3K. Yeah, the road to 3K. Let's try and get to 3K. Let's have a look here. Steve says, do you plan to do a live watch along for Palace next Friday? Unfortunately not, because I'm actually going to the game. I'm actually going to Palace, but I will do some sort of content because I've got a whole day to kill. So I might actually do I might do a live stream sort of in the day, do like a preview. Well, I'll be dropping the preview Thursday, but I'll probably come on and do a live stream during the day with you guys, and then I'll do my usual review. But yeah, unfortunately not, because I'm going to the game. And Palace is a bloody nightmare as well. Palace is a bloody nightmare of a stadium. Steve says I like morning times. Russ says, question for a perfect window, how many more players do we need to sign? I think if we bring in Tielemans and a right winger, then I think I'd be happy with that. I still say we need a backup right back, but in my opinion, it's not urgent, the backup right back, because Ben White can play there. And now we've got Saliba who can come in for Ben White. I don't think it's a greater need for a right back. I still think we need to address it eventually. But I think at the moment, it's not a concern. But so maybe Tielemans and a right winger is probably the priority. Definitely need another attacking player that can score at least 20 to 23 goals a season. I know we've been linked to Gakpo. Leroy Sané's also been mentioned. Now, I don't think we're getting Leroy Sané. I don't think he's ever coming to Arsenal from Bayern Munich. Gakpo may be more a realistic signing, which I actually like. I like him as a player. I think we could. I think that's definitely something we could explore. But yeah, I'd say a midfielder and a right winger, and then I'll be happy with that. To be fair. Pepper says morning. A lot of you are saying morning. I might keep this then. I might keep the morning streams going because I know you guys like the morning streams. But yeah, do smash the like button, guys. Do smash the like button. Listen, I'll keep it going for another five minutes. So please get your questions in. Fire in those questions in. If there's no more questions, then I'll wrap up. But keep smashing them in, and I'll go for another 5 minutes. And do keep smashing the like button. It's so important. That like button, hit it if you've not done so already. I'm a small channel, and it does help the channel grow. 23 of you watching, so on all the platforms. And if you are watching on Twitter as well, come over to YouTube and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Would really appreciate that. I'll try and get some guests on as well. If you haven't checked out my show with my friend George, do go and check that out. That came out on Monday, so please go and check that out if you've not had a chance to already. Russ, you've literally, that your question must have come in as I was just saying that about getting more guests on. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna try and get more guests on as well. I see championships started. Burnley won, and Liverpool City in the Community Shield. It's been boring without football. Yeah, I'm glad football's back. Although I've got to big up the Lionesses. They've been playing really well. Obviously, they're in the final against Germany. Got to big up the Lionesses. Like, absolutely amazing what they've achieved and what they've done in this women's Euro tournament. I think what they've achieved is fantastic, and hopefully they can kick on and win that tournament. And actually, I think it's good for women's football. Absolutely amazing for women's football. The attention and the publicity that it's getting, because it's about time women's football was more recognised. Burnley was awesome today. Yeah. Won't have to go there this season. Obviously, they've been relegated in that. Russ says, question, where do you think we'll finish this season? Do you know, that's a tricky one. That is an absolute tricky question, because right now, as it stands, I think we should be going for that third and fourth spot, and maybe try and win in the Europa League. But listen, there's still a long time to go in the transfer window. We could still get some more players in, and but I think if we won the Europa League and finished fourth or third, I think that's a decent season. I also want to see long cup runs this season as well. I want to see us finish in the cups towards if we go out to, say, Nottingham Forest again, or a lesser team in the third round, it's not really going to be acceptable. Not especially with the squad that we've got now. So I want to see us deep into them cup competitions, win the Europa League, and push for that fourth or third spot in the Premier League. Because let me tell you something, I think we got an opportunity as well, because Chelsea are going to struggle this season, depending on what they do in the remainder of the transfer window. Not really worried about Man United. Man United are shit. They'll always be shit, and I think it's going to take a long time for them to sort their mess out. Spurs are a worry, I'm not going to lie. I think they're really building a squad as well. I wouldn't be surprised if it's us and Spurs competing it out again. So yeah, that's where I expect to finish. I am going to be doing a full Premier League prediction show this week. Not just predicting Arsenal, but I'm going to predict other teams. Obviously, Man City and Liverpool are um, miles ahead of everybody. But yeah, I'm going to do a full show on this where we just look at the Premier League in full. Joanne says, I'm going to watch Cardiff versus Norwich today. Looking forward to football being back. Pepper's gone for third. Russ's question: Has your opinion on Edu changed with the business that we've done so far? I've got to be honest. I liked what we've done this transfer window, and I also like what Edu said in his interview. And I've just realised as well. I owe you guys a massive apology. I was going to do an actual video on the Edu's interview this week, and completely forgot to do it because it's been so busy this week. But I've actually liked the I've liked the way he was talking. I've really liked the way he was talking. I thought he spoke very well, and actually what he was saying, I liked what he was saying. You know, I liked the bit when he said that actually, you know, we're not just here to get top four, we're here to win. And I like that. We haven't had that for a long time from anyone at Arsenal. We haven't heard that. I think Chelsea will be good side this year. They've just signed Sterling and Koulibaly. I tell you what, I'm not worried about Chelsea. I'm not worried about Chelsea. Koulibaly's aging. He isn't going to deal well in the Premier League. Let's be honest. He's an aging defender. Sterling, is he going to hit the heights, or is he just going to struggle under Thomas Tuchel? That remains to be seen. All being well, who do you think is first choice left back, says Russ? Tierney or Shinchenko? Let me tell you, I think Shinchenko. I think Shinchenko over Tierney. I do like Tierney, but his injury record is getting to the point now where it's pissing me off, which is a shame because I really like Kieran Tierney, but he can never stay fit. So Shinchenko. The other thing about Shinchenko is he can fill that midfield role as well, so it adds even more depth. Again, just another shrewd bit of business by Arsenal, and I think it's amazing. I think it's I think it's amazing. But yeah, listen, I'm really happy with the business that we've done. I know a lot of people aren't, and I know a lot of people say that there's still stuff that we need to do. And you're right, there is stuff that we need to do, but I'm happy. I'm really happy with the business that we've done. And I think you guys have got to be happy with the business that we've done as well. I think we've done amazing business. We've still got more to do, but as things stand right now, I think we've done really well, and I think we've got to be pleased. I feel like we're moving in the right direction. You know, there's still lots to do, but we're definitely moving in the direction, especially with the crap that we've had over the years. You know, the poor transfer windows that we've had over the years has just been atrocious, absolutely atrocious. So this transfer window, I know it's not over yet, but from what I'm seeing so far, it's refreshing. Absolutely refreshing. Listen, guys, that's it for today. I'm going to wrap up there. Perfect way to end the stream. Listen, I hope you all enjoy the game against Sevilla. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing a good, strong side out. Do remember to hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, please smash that like button on your way out. Smash the subscribe, and please hit the share button. It's so important. It helps the channel grow. Like I said, I'm really pushing the channel on this season, and the content's going to increase now that the season is coming back. So I'm looking forward to doing more interactive shows and doing more content. So stay tuned for that. Listen, enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the fact that football is virtually back. We're only a week away now to the new Premier League season. And yeah, it's nice to have football back. Listen, enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, guys. Come on, you Gunners.